Hello everyone, I am 2 weeks post-op, yay! I had my first day by myself yesterday and it didn't go too bad actually. I am feeling pretty great. I've got a little baby that weighs 11 kilos and things seem to be going really good. I'm feeling fitter and healthier than I've ever been before. So just some stats. Start weight was 116.6 kilos. Op weight was 111.5 kilos. And current weight is 105.2. I am officially now on puree food, which is great, I think. Day one's gone well. My husband and I have been doing, we got jawbone up bands, and we've been doing a step duel or something like that, basically a stepathon, for 3 days to see who can get the most steps. But I think he's a little bit of a cheater, and it's a little bit unfair because he works and he is a gardener and a handyman, so he's constantly on his feet, and I'm 2 weeks post-op recovering from surgery still. He could have done it on the weekend and then that would have been more even, but no. He chose to do it when he has a big week of work. He's a little bit of a cheater, I reckon. But we are neck to neck, so I have literally been walking around the house non-stop. I walk to school, the kids to school, and my little boy is sick at the moment. He's wheezy and coughing and chesty, so he's on steroids and they've put him on a Ventolin. He's 7.5 months old, so yeah, so I took him to the doctors and then I walked to the chemist and everything like that. So I'm trying my hardest to beat him because I will not let him win. Through this journey I have a Facebook page, and I'm in a group for all winter sleevers, and it has been such a great support network being in this group, from the start of June, watching everyone go through their surgeries and then going through mine and then helping people on the other end. I hope I'm sort of helping them. But yeah, so it's really great to have such a good network. Hello to all the winter sleevers if you ever end up watching my my channel. So basically, one thing I've been really excited to eat was crusquets with avocado and cottage cheese, and apparently you're allowed that in puree. So this morning for breakfast I had half a crusket with some avocado and cottage cheese on it, and I think I ate about a quarter and felt, I feel like I'm satisfied, so I put the rest in the bin. And yeah, so I'm really wanting to have tuna, avocado and cottage cheese, so I have just messaged a friend who has gone through puree already to see if she had that, and if she had that, well then I'm going to be getting on board with that. It's funny how you do so much study and so much research, pre-sleeve. You go into it thinking that you've got everything down packed, you know what you're in for, you know what you're going to do, you know what you're allowed to eat, and then bang, it happens, and all of a sudden all these months of research just feel like nothing, basically. I might as well have just gone into it with a blindfold. All my wounds have healed up nicely. When I'm holding my baby, I sort of feel like a little bit of pulling in my top wound, but I'm just making sure I be really careful. I've had surgeries before with the little ones. I've had my appendix taken out, and that was an open surgery, and I've also had back surgery. So I know all the right things to do and how to take care of myself in terms of lifting and not just carrying him around for no reason. Yeah, he's been really sick. He's mostly okay during the day, but at night time he's just so unsettled and coughs and chokes and not what I wanted. I tried to put us in quarantine before my surgery so that no one was sick, but it obviously didn't work. And I'm getting to the point that if I know you can't do this, but if someone comes near me and they're sick, I'm gonna whack them over the head because I cannot deal with having him sick again because it's just so hard when they're sick. Little kids when they're like Caden and Jet when they're sick, easy peasy, but not little Blaze. It's anyway. That's my whinge. So yeah, next week I've got my dietitian appointment and my appointment with my surgeon, Dr. Watson. So looking forward to that. Started my multivitamins today. My dietitian doesn't recommend to start them until 2 weeks. So I started them today and they're horrible. They're the BN multi-chews or whatever they're called, but I had the iron melts, which has got the B12 in them as well, and they're actually quite nice. So I'm going to make sure I have my multi first and then have that next. Actually, I'm supposed to alternate between that and the Thompson's B12 every other day, so hopefully that one tastes nice as well. Everything seems to be going really well so far. Sometimes I got a little bit angry at my husband the other day, the poor thing. He had breakfast, he had 2 pieces of toast, and then 2.5 hours later he was like, I might have lunch, and I just told him how I would do anything for a slice of ham. Anyway, he goes, I might have lunch. I said, you just ate breakfast 2.5 hours ago. And he's like, 2 tiny bits of toast. I'm like, no, they're not tiny. It's toast. Anyway, he goes, I might have 2 sandwiches. So he makes himself 2 ham and cheese and salami, which I don't like, sandwiches. And I was like, this is what I was thinking in my head. You ungrateful bastard. You just had breakfast 2.5 hours ago. And now you're having lunch, and you're not having 1 sandwich, but you're having 2 sandwiches. Like, are you for real? So I went into my bedroom and shut the door just to get over my little hatred for him at that particular moment. But yes, he promised that he was going to be getting healthier, but he had Hungry Jacks at the end of last week, and he's had KFC, and I'm like, I think I'm probably just mainly jealous. Maybe, but I'm not jealous because I don't want those foods. I don't feel like it. I guess I'm jealous of the freedom, maybe, of that he can just go and have that, but I'm doing this for the greater good and I'm feeling better than I've ever felt. I have so much more energy. I promised myself a few things before surgery. I'd gotten really lazy with shaving my legs, shaving my underarms, putting makeup on. Once I fell pregnant with my 3rd baby, I stopped wearing makeup. I just was so tired, and then, I had him and I still wasn't wearing makeup, and I'm that girl that wears makeup to the letterbox. So I was definitely not feeling like myself, so the promise to myself after surgery was to make an effort to put makeup on, shave my legs, shave my underarms, do my nails. Like, I just really wanted to make a point of taking care of myself because that's who I am and that's how I feel comfortable, and it gives me more confidence. So when my husband picked me up from hospital, I was wearing makeup, and I've been wearing makeup every day, and even just having that much energy to be able to put makeup on every day and not feeling sluggish and horrible and staying in bed till the last minute and then rushing to make the kids breakfast and make lunch and get everyone out the door. It's made such a difference, and I've got pretty nails. Yay! My friend does Jamberry, so I thought I would help support her in her business. Hi, Gemma! So yeah, everything is going amazing so far.